Hey guys, Judy here from My Divine Angel Reading. I have a lot of people who ask me when I'm doing my intuitive work how they can also develop their intuitive or psychic abilities. In this short video here, I'm going to give you 4 simple, easy peasy things that you could do to start the process of opening your intuitive abilities. And if you stick around at the end, I'm going to give you a really cool little freebie. So the first thing that you want to do is go within. Now, wait a minute. What does that mean? A lot of people would say to it, trust your gut, go with your heart. The answers are inside of you. Yes, that's all true, and they're all one and the same. But specifically, various different things that you could do is grounding yourself. Grounding yourself is a phenomenal, easy way to just instantly get in tune, become rock solid and centered to start receiving your intuitive information. The other thing that you could do is meditate. Now, if you're not familiar with meditating or you think it sounds a little woo-woo or weird, believe me, I did too. If somebody would have told me, somebody did tell me 10 years ago that I'd be doing this kind of work, I'd laugh and think they were funny. The idea of meditating to me just sounded so fruity, it was ridiculous. But don't knock it until you tried it. Please, I know what I'm talking about. I do this for a living. You can go on YouTube and Google all different ways to meditate, various different meditations. You could even go for a walk, what's called a walking meditation, which is just where you go outside, walk. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. The other way that you can go within is connecting with your 5 senses, your 5 physical senses, and becoming one in the environment, the atmosphere that you are currently in. What I mean by that is pay attention to what you're hearing, pay attention to what you're seeing, pay attention to what you're feeling, physical sensations, and even emotional sensations. What I mean by that is if you're outside, okay, you want to actually take in and pay attention to feeling the warmth of the sun on your face or the freezing cold wind. Pay attention and look at the sky and take it in, or look up one night and see all the stars. Hopefully there's, well, depending on where you are, usually if you're in a city, there's not a whole lot of stars. Or even just look up and pay attention to the moon and absorb it. It's really taking in your surroundings and turning off the logical left part of your brain. The other thing that you can do when going within is yoga, okay? I've tried yoga. I couldn't connect with it. I'm more of a go to the gym and punch a bag type girl. There is all different things that you could do to go within and connect yourself with yourself, even spending time alone. Now, when I say spend time alone, don't spend time alone and get in your head and start talking, and then you're really not opening your intuition. You're getting in your head. Spending time alone is just like a mental vacation. Just daydream. Turn your brain off and daydream and go somewhere else. There's 1,000 other examples I can give you on how to go within, but there's some pretty basic nuts and bolts type things that you can do. The second thing that you want to do is practice self-love. That's a big one and a hard one for a lot of people. Most people that I come in contact with and work with, they're givers, okay? They're not really takers. And what happens is they're so focused on giving to other people and helping other people that they're not focused on themselves. So the first thing that I want to say is definitely put yourself first. Put yourself up on that priority pedestal. The other thing that you can do regarding self-love is treat yourself exactly how you would treat your child or your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And what I mean by that, say you're at the supermarket, okay, and you see a $5 bouquet of flowers. Now, if you saw those flowers and you thought, oh, so-and-so would really like them, it would put a smile on their face. Would it put a smile on your face if somebody bought those for you? Yeah. Buy them for yourself. Spend that $5 on yourself, which a lot of people don't do. They don't put any time or effort into taking care of themselves. The other thing you could do regarding self-love, affirmations and mantras. Again, they might sound silly to some of you, but don't knock it till you tried it, because they do work. They do wonders. I have all kinds of things that I have around my, like for example, in my bathroom, one day when I was at the dollar store, I saw this card and it was all glittery and it says "Hello Gorgeous" on the front. I bought that card just to tape it on my mirror every morning as I'm putting on my makeup and getting myself together. It's kind of like looking at yourself in the mirror and be like, "Hi honey, how are you? All right, you're so gorgeous today. Yay." Like, compliment yourself. Are you the kind of person that gives everybody else compliments, but you don't compliment yourself? The other thing that you could do with self-love is actually take yourself out on a date. I know that sounds weird. It might sound silly. Who gives a shit if you're sitting at a restaurant by yourself? I take myself out to lunch. Used to, anyway, when I was going through the in-between stages of ending my marriage. Take yourself out to lunch. Treat yourself to something. Or even cook yourself a dinner, a nice dinner at home. Or heat up some fancy microwave something and put it on some nice plates. Set some candles. Take a relaxing bath. Anything that makes you feel good and makes you feel like something a little extra special and royalty type treatment. The third thing that you want to do is take out the trash and throw it down the garbage disposal if you need to. Now, what I mean by that is anything that no longer serves you, brings you down, makes you feel bad, whatever, throw it in the freaking trash. Take it out to the garbage and watch the trash truck go down the street and wave goodbye to it. Now, in some instances, that's extremely hard to do depending on what it is, whether it's a physical thing or an emotional thing or constantly looking down the past. Something that I would suggest that I tell a lot of my clients who are having issues letting go of painful past memories, write the stuff out on a letter, rip it up, throw it in the trash. You just literally threw your negative crap, past bullshit, in the trash. Or write it down and burn it. Adios, see ya. It goes up in flames. Whatever things you want to do, get creative and make up your own things. The other thing that you want to do when taking out the trash, now, don't take this the wrong way. You might have to remove yourself from, end friendships, or put yourself at a distance from certain people. Certain people in your life are there for reasons to teach you something, okay? But if there's someone in your life who you feel like is constantly shitting on you, they're not supporting you, they don't lift you up and make you feel good, get them out of your life. If they're family, and that's a hard one. It's easier to pick your family. Distance yourself a little bit. You don't have to be so intertwined with someone who, now hopefully this isn't a spouse, who would be doing this to you, but take note as to who you're around and how you feel when you're around them. If you feel uptight, anxious, nervous, scared, fearful, they're pretty clear signs that you probably shouldn't be hanging around that person or spending so much time with them. Now, I know you have people like that you work with or whatever, but your time with them is limited, okay? So just kind of have a positive attitude. Know you're there for a specific purpose. And when you go home, drive away from your work and be like, bye. Bye, Felicia. Whatever makes you feel good. So places, okay? People, places, and things. Now, if there's certain places you go to that hold bad memories, or a certain restaurant you always used to go to, or a certain bar that you and your ex-boyfriend would go to, change your environment, okay? Stop going to certain places that hold past bad memories or negative feelings, okay? Places that just fuck you up mentally. Certain things, physical things. If you're holding on to certain memory type keepsakes or stuff like that that will remind you of a time in your life where I'm sure at one point it was wonderful, hot and high and grand, but if you look at it and it just really doesn't resonate or hold something that lifts you up and makes you feel good, get rid of it. You can also clean out your house or your apartment, your office, your living space. Declutter. Take out the trash. I know for me personally, because I'm very clairvoyant, which is the visual aspect of it, because I'm also an artist. If I'm seeing things that are not organized and put together, it mentally and visually just fucks me up. I can't work. I can't visually see a mess because I can't turn my creativeness on because I'm looking at something that's a mess. So just literally clean up your life in any way that you need to. The fourth thing that you can do is open yourself up. Just be open to receiving things and experiencing new things. So the first thing that you could do is get out of your comfort zone and try new, different things. Go do something you think you normally wouldn't do. Who gives a shit if it doesn't turn out or you're not into it? You could check it off your list that you did it, you experienced it. For me, originally it was skydiving and then deep sea fishing and then kickboxing, and just throw yourself out there and go experience and do something new. Get out of your regular routine rut, okay? No good. Nothing's going to happen there. The other thing that you can do when opening yourself up is learn to see everybody else's different viewpoints and opinions and feelings. Now, I'm not saying you need to agree with them, but definitely understand where they're coming from and why they're thinking and viewing things this way. And if you need to, just agree to disagree. But it's being open, okay? When you're working with your intuition and developing those abilities, if you are closed-minded or not open-minded, you ain't going to get shit, okay? It ain't going to work for you. So you need to open yourself up to all the endless possibilities and different things that are out there. Because you know what? I'm going to break some news to you here. You don't know everything, okay? Nobody knows everything. So leave yourself open. It doesn't matter how old you are or how many ups and downs and life experiences you've gone through. You can still learn new stuff, okay? So don't think you're the shit that you already know everything, okay? Open yourself up to new experiences, new thoughts, new ideas, different opinions. Just see what comes out of it. The other thing that you can do when opening yourself up is really believing in yourself. Trust yourself. That's a big one. Trust in yourself and your heart and your feelings and any of your abilities. It's really looking at yourself in a different light and believing that you can achieve anything you put your heart out to achieve without using self-limiting beliefs. Now, the self-limiting beliefs are, I don't have enough money to do this, or I can't do that, or it's going to take too long, or I'm going to have to go to school. You're making all kinds of excuses and holding yourself back from your dreams, your goals, your desires, without even realizing it, all right? Open yourself up to all the wonderful, grand, wonderful possibilities, goals, dreams, desires, everything that you can think of. Open the doors up and allow all that happy shit to come in. I shouldn't say happy shit, but you know what I mean. Now, I told you I had a freebie for you at the end of the video, and wow, here we are at the end of the video. Surprise, surprise. If you click on the link below, it will take you to a opt-in page where you will go through, if you want to, and learn how to make solid, rock-strong decisions using your intuition, and it'll give you all kinds of exercises and homework and really cool things to do. So that sounds up your alley. Click on the link below and enter your information. And with that being said, there's your 4 easy ways. So if you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it with your friends who you think might get something out of it. Please subscribe and make sure you hit the little bell button there so you get notified anytime new videos come out. I do videos every Tuesday. It's called Intuitive Tuesday. So, and I always keep them 15-20 minutes and under that because I have a short attention span. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye.